crazy journey, but I'm grateful. I'm loving who I am becoming. I'm blessed and I'm thriving. I can't complain. I am on a higher frequency. I refuse to let you mess with me. I'm protective of my energy and my time. Don't give it up too easy.
What's up, my heart? Thank you for joining in today at Conversations Over Coffee with Robyn S. No, I don't have my coffee with me today because this is going to be a short video. This video basically is just an introduction of a few video ideas that I have coming up in the very near future. And again, thank you to those who have subscribed so far to my channel. And I appreciate each and every like and comment that you've given me. Now, if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, feel free. Please come along and join the journey with me here at Conversations Over Coffee with Robyn S. by subscribing to my channel. Again, like I say on every video, feel free. Leave a comment down below. And if you've ever found a video that you like, let's get that thumbs up going on these videos, y'all. I'm looking for 25 likes and 25 comments. So on future date, not dropped yet, but on the future date when we decide to revisit a video, I'll know which one that you really, really enjoyed us having that conversation over, and we will do a live for that one. But again, I'm going to need 25 likes and 25 comments on a video. Now, I did mention this video is going to be a little shorter. I know some of my videos are a little lengthy. I told y'all I like to talk. I like to talk. This is why I need you guys to make sure that you leave your comments so that I know what we'll be talking about when I revisit my video. So, this video, I have another idea, and I'm just chomping at the bits to talk about it. Now, I did mention I'm going on a weight loss journey, which that's one of my up and coming projects. So, again, before I start that, if you have any comments or questions, or maybe you have some things I might be able to do to help me, you can start by leaving it in the comment section below. For my weight loss journey, I plan on, I'm pushing, sorry, I'm striving to lose anywhere between 20 to 30 pounds. No, you will not know where I started at, but you will know where I finish at because I want to get this done by my birthday, which is in June. So, from next week is when I plan on starting it. So, we'll say to be kind. To be kind. We're going from the beginning of April to the beginning of June, where I'm looking to lose 20 to 30 pounds. So if there's anything on the market that you feel that I might be able to use or that I shouldn't use, leave that in the comment section below. And once I get started on this journey, I will be, of course, making a video so you can follow along and you too will see my progress and you'll see if we hit the mark. My second video idea that we'll be following along, my garden. Y'all, I really miss my garden. I sincerely miss my garden. Like I mentioned in a earlier video. When I was living in Georgia not too long ago, me and my nephew, we started a small little garden. When I start my new garden, I will be able to have pictures of what I started in Georgia along with the groundbreaking of my newest garden and how it became. And it too will have other follow up videos monthly so you can see the progress. Again, y'all, I don't have a green thumb, which is what's going to make this kind of interesting for me because he, meaning my nephew, he helped me with it, the one in Georgia. And he does a lot of landscaping and stuff like that. So he's pretty familiar on stuff like that. I have none of that kind of experience, y'all. I don't believe in going out there pushing nobody's lawnmower, no hedgers, no none of that. Whatever it is that's associated with lawn care, miss me with it, my heart. I don't know nothing about that. So this is going to be pretty interesting. I won't have my nephew to lean on. So this is a definite independent project I'll be doing. Help us all. I'm going to hopefully start with the same set of plants because I was familiar with them, and that's my spearmint, peppermint, and sweet mint. Because of how much it's rained, the ground is definitely saturated. So I've been turning the soil over a little bit, but I can't put the blasted plants down because of all the rain that's been going on. So if you don't mind, and maybe you might know a few helpful hints and tips for me, go ahead and leave that in the comment section below. And as those videos also start cropping up, haha, pun intended, as those videos start to manifest its way onto my channel, if there's anything that you could think about that you may have forgotten to leave in this video, by all means, friend, leave it on that video because, again, this is something that I really, really do want to do. I have been doing a little bit of research, little cheats, and I've seen certain things that I found wildly helpful that I didn't know about before. So I'm going to try some of that, and hopefully it don't run me too much because it's just a hobby. Now, I don't know about anybody else's hobby. There's only but so much I'm willing to invest in a hobby, you know? So, although it's a nice hobby, it's a fun hobby, it definitely works on my chi for sure. Because sometimes the mind, it does things. So when I'm out here in that garden, or when I was out in my other garden, it helped so much. It also helped because if I didn't feel like going out anywhere, I at least had something to stimulate my mind so I wasn't bombarded with just awkward silence in here. So, again, if you have any comments, please make sure that you add them because, again, the gardening will be soon. It will be in one of the next few videos for sure. So now is a good time to leave your comments in the section here below before I go out and start shopping for them. Now, number 3. And for me, this is a stretch. When I first started talking about doing a channel, I have gotten so many ideas from different people. One of those, believe it or not, came from my baby daughter. I told y'all before how we used to have game night. So, game night consisted of like regular card play. Of course, we had the dominoes, we had the Uno, we had definitely had spades popping, you know. Then we would go to the next phase. I mean, we did some board games. I'm not sure if anyone's familiar with Munchkins. It's a card game, board game, but it was pretty cool. You know, they introduced me to that. We played that. I definitely enjoyed it. So that was something else we threw in the mix. Now, as the night dwindled on and it's time for the consoles to come out, my eldest daughter introduced me to something called Jackbox. So we would do a few rounds of certain Jackbox games, and of course, we got the interest going, we got the flow going, we got upbeat. Now comes the competitive part of game night. We had Mortal Kombat. We had now also leave in the comments to let me know, are you team PlayStation or are you team Xbox? Me myself, I'm team PlayStation. I have a PS4 and no, I don't need a P5. I'll get into the reason of that later. Yet, we played Mortal Kombat, we played Tekken, you know, fighting games for sure. Now, we've also gone online and had a few wars also. Now, I'm not sure if you're familiar with the game Dead by Daylight. Now, this is what we did, right? My nephew, both nephews, as a matter of fact, I had a couple of nephews and my cousin, they would bring their own game. They would bring their own console, maybe even an extra television, and we would set up in different rooms. Yes, y'all, yes. This is what our game night went down like. Okay. See, when it came time for that portion, that's when I put on my little hostess cap, cause I'm none of them. I'm none of them, my heart. I don't play those games for nothing in the world. I've tried. It was terrible. So those who can do, I let them do. And to me, it was kind of fun. It's better than watching the streamers because you're right there. So you get to definitely interact and you get the full oohs and ahs. Now it's a little hard because everyone's not in the same room. And that's where the streamers got it locked in. And again, that's what makes theirs good for me. Okay? But we've done Dead by Daylight. We've done Friday the 13th. We've done Texas Chainsaw. We've done the Clowns, and that was basically our whole game night. So my daughter, I would sit next to her whenever they were doing it because she was in there too, and she's good. Bless her little heart, she's good. And I don't know if she's seen the disappointment come over my face because I was like, damn, I wish I could play that too. Oh, I wish I could play that too. But I couldn't. And I didn't mind. I would make the drinks. I'll make sure that the food is warm and anybody who want, I'll grab their plate, I'll fix it. So game night for us was always on 10. Like it was always good. They made sure that games I could play, they were playing with me so that I didn't feel completely left out. And of course when it came time for me to fall back, I was their biggest cheerleader. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? My heart, that's how we got down for our game night. So I guess my daughter seen me, like I said, seen me sitting off to the side with her, watching, sipping my sip. And I guess that's when she started brainstorming. So on the times when we're not having game night, she's still in her game. Like once she get off work or one weekend whenever we're both off and we're not doing anything, she'll play Sims. Now she know I was a big Sims person back in the day. Today, Sims is not your mama Sims, friend. I'm telling you. Now, I've seen streamers doing their thing, and they're good. What I didn't know was about mods. Now, I've seen her really funk hers. Like, she put in work with hers, as the streamers do now. See, back when, early Sims days, we didn't have mods. So that's why people weren't really interested in Sims. I was. I still found a way to make it interesting for me. You're supposed to. Okay? So as Sims evolved and people started getting, creative, they've been coming out with mods. Now, what y'all do is challenges now. We did back then too, but of course, we didn't have the things y'all did in order to make it. Like when I first had my Sims, and again, this is years ago. I want to say it was Sims 2, and I made a character named Buddy Love. Now, my Buddy Love was the male whore of the town, so his aspiration stated he need to have 50 great first dates. And of course, you knew you had a great first date whenever they bring you the bouquet of flowers. So I would always take my bouquet of flowers and made like the decoration around the house. Like I trimmed it like it was a fence. And of course, people was like, "Oh, that's cute," you know what I'm saying? So that's how our challenges went. Of course, today y'all have mods, so now y'all have the 100 baby challenge. Y'all have the There's another good one that I liked. Rags to riches. That's it. Y'all have the rags to riches one, and I think that is just so cute. I really do. So true. And what I don't like, because you can't have a like without a don't like, right? Right. What I don't like is how certain stream moves will get you involved, like with the 100 baby challenge, the rags to riches challenge, whatever. They'll get you involved in the little storyline and they'll get it going real good, then they just disappear, fall off the face of the virtual universe. So now you're stuck, you know? And when they come back, they're coming back with a whole new concept and a whole new. I'm like, wait a minute, sis. What happened to. And what about. Maybe they get back to it, maybe they don't. No. So my daughter, she does one. She doesn't do the Let's Play though. She doesn't. But she told me, Ma, you think about doing a channel. Maybe that's something you would like to try. Maybe you might try a Let's Play. Now, although I do like Sims, there is so many Let's Plays with Sims. Like, I mean, too many. I would just get lost in all the Let's Plays. But I was thinking about it. And again, this was last year. So I already knew Sims wasn't going to be the Let's Play for me. I knew that. So as I would, come and visit her sometimes and she'll introduce me to another game, she introduced me to this one game called This War of Mine. A little survival game, strategy game if you want, I guess, simulation. I'm not sure which category would fall in, but it definitely caught my attention. So in between game night weekends, because we normally had them like at first it was once a month, and then it started going to once every 2 weeks. So for like the better part of us not doing game night, if I was off that weekend, I'm into this game. Now I already mentioned I don't watch TV. I'm not a TV fanatic unless it's sports. Um, and I don't do movies. So whenever I'm bored and I need something to do at home, I'm on my PS4. Question of the day. Because I almost forgot. I almost let it slide by, y'all. On a rainy day, on a day where you have nothing planned, on a weekend when it's open and you don't know what to do. What do you do with your time off? I know there's people who will tell you they'll read a good book. That's cool. And of course, like I mentioned, there's people who might binge watch their favorite shows because work keeps you occupied. You don't get a chance to watch it. So maybe you take time off on the weekend and you'll binge watch your favorite television show. Or maybe you'll catch up on a movie that you've missed. What do you do on your days off when you don't really feel like going out but you're bored around the house? Are you a video game player too? And if so, what games do you play? So, coming back to the story. Um, like I said, my heart, I was deep into this game called This War of Mine. So, every now and again, as you know, notification will go up to let you know that your person is online. So, of course, she would hit me and she would be like, "Oh, what you playing there?" So I would tell her I'm back on that game again. So she was like, "Ma, you really should think about doing Let's Play. If you don't want to do Let's Play for Sims, what about that one?" Hmm. She had a point. Because I did spend many hours on this game. I mean, so many hours on this game, y'all. By the time I started this channel, though, I had already platinumed out of that game. So every possible achievement I could get for this war of mine, by the time I started my channel, it was too late. I couldn't do a Let's Play for it now. So I said, well, it was worth a thought. But then, bum, 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 another game came across my sights. Brought in again by a very loving family member of mine, bless her sweetheart. Because again, it came to one of those times again, like, okay, you're not going out this weekend, right? Mm, you're at home. But guess what? It's raining. You've exhausted every game on your console so far. Now, I know I mentioned those other games. Remember, I wasn't the player of those games. I can't. I've tried and it was a horrific fail. I'm not ready to go online and make a fool of myself, so those games was totally obsolete. Not going to do them. So because of this loving family member, we got on their laptop and we looked for games similar to this War of Mine. Now, because of them, I have a new game that I am ready to exhaust and do a Let's Play on. How about that? I really need one of those sound machines, y'all. I have got that. mm, Depending on how much, because like I mentioned, when it comes to hobbies, depending on what that coinage looks like, will depend on how much I am going to invest in this particular type of hobby. So I'm going to do a Let's Play on this particular game. I'm not going to drop the name of it yet. Still, that's my third idea. That's my third venture that I'm going to add to my channel. I'm going to do a Let's Play. Now, again, I can't give you good without giving you bad, right? I have started, but I didn't get too far in because I really do want to do this Let's Play, yet I need a little more equipment. Now, it may not be to the extent of how other streamers do it, where they'll show you the play and their little picture is like right here somewhere in the corner where you can follow, where they can follow along with you and you can see. Again, not sure how much coinage I want to invest in such a thing. Because again, for me, my channel is just my hobby. It just gives me something to do on my days off or whenever I have a little time after work but before dinner. Because again, I don't watch anything on. So sometimes I will jump in right after work, you know. Normally a Thursday or Friday though, but whatever. Whatever. Um and I'm still trying to work on getting my editing a little better. So again, all of these things come into play when I'm talking about my hobbies. Still, I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to give it a good college tech try and see how well I can get this going. Okay, my heart? So, there we have it. Like I said, this is a shorter video just because I want to introduce these three new ideas that I got coming up. And again, give you a video because I'm trying to keep my video count up so that you two can stay in tune with me and we can continue our conversations over coffee with Robyn S. So, please, again, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, how about you take this opportunity to go ahead and subscribe to my channel? And since I gave you three new ideas, along with a few questions of the day, by all means, feel free to leave a comment below and go ahead and hit that like button for me. Okay? For every video, as I mentioned earlier, I'm looking for 25 likes and 25 comments so that when we do our future podcasts, I have an idea of what we can go over and talk about. I want to thank you again for taking time out for watching this video along with every video that I've since posted. And I do ask that you keep in touch and stay in tune with me here at Conversations Over Coffee with Robyn S. Again, thank you guys. Again, I look forward to seeing you in these upcoming videos. I definitely am looking forward to my Let's Play. I hope you're gonna like it as much as I'm gonna like it because this game is really, it's not, one for sure, it hasn't been overplayed as far as other streamers. I've looked and there's not a lot of people who've done this game. So I hope that's for my benefit because it's not oversaturated here. So I'm hoping that maybe me playing it will give you some interest in it and give you some ideas. And if you have played this game, I'm going to need some help. I'm going to need some help on a couple of these things that I already seen and have tried. So again, stay tuned. There's more to come here at Conversations Over Coffee with Robyn S. You guys go out. Y'all have a great day. I look forward to seeing you. I hope you're looking forward to my upcoming videos. And like I said earlier, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do. Those of you who are watching and have subscribed, I thank you and I appreciate you. It's a great day to have a great day, y'all. Please continue to stay in tune with my channel and get us glowing and growing. Until the
myself,
next time.
I realize how divine I am. My power